What's up, everybody? Maurice back again with another episode on the Glorify the Good YouTube channel. And today's topic is about why you are set apart from the 99% of people in today's society and what that means for you. So, I'm honestly not even going to tell you anything new. You already know about these things, and this is just mere confirmation so that you guys can carry forth and feel confident that you are indeed on the right track, right? So, the 1%, you guys are part of a select group that is supremely focused, disciplined, you have a purpose, and you're passionate, right? From the time you were young, you were probably called sensitive or stubborn because you like structure, you like things done a certain way, right? They say so. You're stubborn, you're uncompromising, you're sensitive because you take things too personally. But that's actually passion. Your sensitivity is passion, right? And you care a lot about people, but you're very protective of your energy. So sometimes you might get called standoffish, aloof, arrogant. All of these labels that, society has thrown on you, often by people doing things that you would probably never want to do, coming from people who you wouldn't want to trade places with. A lot of times in your past, hearing these things would stifle you. You would be playing small and selling yourself short because you wanted to simply, get along with everybody, going along to get along. But nah, it's over for that, man. That time is gone. That time is gone. Now is the time for you to tap into those areas. These are areas of strength, right? You're sensitive. That is just supreme emotional awareness, right? You're stubborn. No, you're self-assured, right? How dare these people try to slow your growth? How dare these people try to tell you about yourself? You're with you more than you're with these other people. So how do they even have the gall to tell you something about yourself like that? People really have zero boundaries nowadays, and people are very emboldened to just say anything. You would never tell somebody anything like that. I had a guy one time in the gym. He tried to say, "You'll never be as good as me." Excuse me? I'm not even in competition with you, bro. I'm here to do my thing and get up out of here. But the thing is, in the gym, I don't talk to nobody. I'm focused on my exercise, and however long it's going to take me to do it, I'm going to do it. So later on, he says, you hog up the equipment. You take long on the equipment. If I take long, I take long. So be it. But there's a whole nother squat rack right there for you to utilize. So what's the issue? They've got multiple pieces of equipment for a reason. I'm here so long because I see how empty the gym is. And as a grown man, this guy was 10 years older than me, right? And it's like, sir, if you really wanted to use the equipment, you could have just asked me. I probably wouldn't have let you work in with me because I'm very particular, very structured, right? But he chose to take his internal feelings and project those onto me. So I say this to say, I use this example to highlight the fact that certain people are going to cast aspersions on you just because they're uncomfortable with how you make them feel. So, you know, such is life. Small people are always going to punch down. Do you really think a guy like Arnold Schwarzenegger would say something like that to me? You know, you guys need to check out my guy Joey Swoll on social media. SWOLL. You think a guy like Joey Swoll would tell me something like that? A guy who is pro gym culture, pro positive gym culture. And mind you, the guy who said that to me was a trainer. What a disgusting thing for him to say. How could you, as a trainer, I see him every day training women, you know, another thing, this guy, he's very polite to the women, but then when it comes to another guy, he's an uncivilized, you know, fire starter trying to start trouble, right? Insane. But how can you be a trainer? You're supposed to be pro gym, pro growth, and you're telling somebody you'll never be as good as me, you'll never be better than me. I don't want to be like you at all. I don't even know who you are. People are truly insane. But I use this example. I'm gonna stop talking about this guy because he's a peon. He's a peon. I shouldn't say that, but he's a small guy. He's a small, low vibrational guy. I'll just say that. I say that to say people are gonna cast judgment on you regardless of what you do. So you've got to just silence the noise, keep doing what you're doing, and in a lot of ways, it's gonna disturb those people's demons. So be it. You can't win with people in today's society. You're damned if you damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So you might as well do. You think I'm gonna let this guy stop me from going to the gym and getting my workouts in? No way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you shouldn't let any type of criticism get in your way of achieving your goals. You know, there's a famous example from Jaylen Brown, the reigning NBA Finals MVP from the Boston Celtics. He grew up in somewhere in Georgia, I think Atlanta, outside of Atlanta somewhere. And one of his teachers in high school said, "I'm gonna look you up in the Georgia penitentiary list," right? Something like that. All these years later, this guy gets drafted from, Cal, Berkeley, a prominent, prestigious university like that. Then he makes it to the NBA Finals. Well, first they lost to the Warriors, and then they made it again. Then they beat the Mavericks, and then he won Finals MVP. Where do you think that teacher is now compared to this guy? Jaylen Brown received a supermax contract from the Boston Celtics, making upwards of $200-300 million in the lifetime of that contract, plus endorsement deals and things of that nature. Where do you think that teacher is now? Exactly. So people are going to criticize you, and they're never ever going to be doing any better than you. So you can't let small individuals like that sway you or determine how you're going to operate in life. In fact, you should use it as motivation, because seeing that, experiencing that, lets you know that you're on the right track. Like, what? You're hogging up the equipment. People don't even want to have conversations these days and be a decent human being. Hey, I noticed you're on there a little bit long. How much time you got left? Hey, I would have accepted you saying that, as opposed to coming up to me in the steam room of all places, and then you like say a weird hello, and then I got my headphones on, and then I'm like, oh, what? What? I almost couldn't believe what the guy said. He's like, why are you in competition with me? Like, what? Man, he encountered the right person that day, because let me have been somebody who's a hothead. Let me have been somebody who, didn't value their gym membership, right? He could have easily gotten crashed out on, but that's not me, right? I'm a wholesome, fun-loving individual. I try to avoid conflict where possible, but I definitely stand my ground if needed. So, when we were having this back and forth, he said some other things like, yeah, everybody in the gym, yeah, I'm gonna like report you, like we're all laughing at you. Like, what? So you're talking about me to other gym people, and like he's like, yeah, I have dates and times of things where you like use the equipment too long. I'm like, wow, grown man doing this. This is what the 99% does, man. They focus on other people, man. I don't pay attention to nobody in that gym unless you're using something I might want to use. I say, hey, how much time you got left? XYZ. Oh, stuff like that. People can't even have conversations with people like you, because deep down they fear you. They fear your potential, because you just remind them of things that they'll never be. They see your focus. They see your sense of discipline. They see your passion. And it's admiration. They admire you. Bro, we could have been friends if you came at me a certain way. Like, if you came at me, calm, peaceful way. Like, damn, man, you really doing your thing on that squat rack, man. Like shit. Like, if you like curry some favor, maybe I'll bring my guard down, as opposed to, you'll never be better than me. Like, who are you, bro? People are weirdos, man. We gotta protect our energy. We already do, but we gotta even protect it more nowadays, because people are severely unhinged. People are unhinged nowadays, and we've got a purpose to fulfill. So we can't let minor distractions like this steer us off our path, because it's not gonna lead us to anything positive. So to all you guys watching this video, remain focused, remain disciplined, remain self-assured, and remain productive, because that's all we got, man. Nobody's coming to save us in this life, so we are the ones who've got to carve out our path, and we've got to adhere to it. These distractions that come along the way, the chatter, the backseat drivers, bump that. They're not important. Why would I listen to you if you're not going in the same direction that I'm trying to go? You're just going to distract me and take me off course. So that's it for this video, guys. Stay on your grind, stay focused, stay locked in. Let's get it.